Do you think the GOP will win Congress back in the fall, and how will the Mississippi races play a role in that?
I think that the Republicans have a very good opportunity to take the House. I think the Senate, they're going to get close, maybe 55-45, so that any shot the Democrats have at getting that 60-40 by pulling one or two Republicans across the line will be diminished. I think some Democrats may hold some seats, but the House could very well go Republican. Now, the interesting thing about that, I've seen several Democrat leading and Republican leading pundits opine that it may be best for the Democrats in 2012 if the Republicans do take the House. And I think the Democrats who are saying that are saying, well, let them get a reminder of what life was like prior to our coming in, and of course the Republicans could do the perfect thing and the economy still be sour on them, and the public, after about anywhere from 1 to 6 months, forgets the timeline. I'm saying the general public, and they're going to say this is a Republican problem. They're the ones stopping everything, and we can't get anything done.
I'm going to ask you also about the Childers and Nunley race. Will Childers, you think he'll keep his job?
Well, you've got Nunley, but you've got 7 independents and Tea Party, all of them Tea Party sympathizers. You got one Constitution Party. She'd probably get mad at me at labeling her as an independent, but the tough thing for Alan Nunley is they're all running on the same anti-Washington, anti-Nancy Pelosi, anti-Harry Reid, anti-Obama line that he is. Now, for a while, until I went to the Neshoba County Fair and heard them all make a speech, I said, well, gosh, their names are just on the ballot. They're not spending money. They're out campaigning. If between or among the 7 independents, they got 4 or 5% of the vote, that means some of them are getting less than 1%, but you can win with a plurality in these races. It's not like the governor's race where you've got to win 50% plus 1 and it goes to the House to settle. They are going to be a hindrance to Alan Nunley. Now, those 2 candidates are excellent candidates for the district. Travis Childers has done absolutely down the line everything that his district would have asked him to do. He even had to sponsor some gun legislation for the Washington, D.C. area to prove that was the only horse he had to ride to prove he was for absolute freedoms under the Second Amendment. But he did that, and he was wise to do it. Now, my wife called me this morning, and the Tupelo paper had a give and take between he and Haley Barber over the bill that just passed, and apparently Travis Childers voted for it. But he grabbed hold of what that bill would mean for education and those little schools across North Mississippi. Not only do they play great basketball, but the communities are very proud of them. And so he came out and said, look, I'm keeping teachers on the job. If North Mississippi is going to keep up with the rest of the world, education has to be on the forefront. And he climbed up on the high ground of infusing little country schools in North Mississippi with the dollars to keep people in the classrooms. And so I think that will stand him in good stead also. But now, Alan Nunley, 16 years down here, chairman of appropriations in the Senate, knows his way around, Tupelo native, a lot of conservative Republicans in that neck of the woods. So I think without the 7 Tea Party candidates, it would be just 50-50. It would be hard to make a call on it. But I think Travis is going to be helped if those folks get any votes.